You've got the government on your side. You've got much of, certainly the media class, the political and media class are very supportive of your aims and objectives. So how much more do you want us to listen to the activism here?
Well, I'm not sure we have got the government on our side at all. In the most recent energy strategy that the government announced just a few days ago, they announced an expansion in coal, oil and gas projects. And that's, again, I'm going to quote Antonio Guterres because he has been speaking about this exactly on topic. He said, investing in new fossil fuel infrastructure is moral and economic madness. So our actions at this time are to try and create a bit of space so that people can actually realize our government is doing the exact opposite of what the United Nations wants us to do right now. They are not on our side. They're not on your side. They're not on anyone's side. They are putting through policies right now that are against everyone's interest. And no one would vote for a burned up planet and the destruction of all our future. And that is exactly what the United Nations is telling us we need to stop.
I also say to you that most people wouldn't vote for, were you to stand for election and actually put yourself at the mercy of the ballot box instead of gluing your bottom to oil tankers. People might say, well, hang on a minute, I'm not going to vote for a political party that wants to make my home colder and my bank balance poorer.
Well, there's two things there. First of all, the government's strategy recently did not do anything. The two things that it could have done that would make the really big difference to make people's homes warmer and make their balances better would have been to announce a massive retrofit scheme to insulate all our homes and make them warmer and reduce our demands and reduce our bills. The second thing it could have done was to invest more in renewable energy, which brings our bills down. Yet, in fact, they've gone down the most expensive route because probably of their pals in the nuclear industry. And like nuclear, they've put all their truck in nuclear, and that is the most expensive form. And the cheapest and simplest form of renewable energy is onshore renewables, and they bottled it. So in fact, the government have not done the right thing here. They've missed two open goals that were clearly there. And let me also just pick up one other thing that you said. I am not going to run for a party. What Extinction Rebellion demand is for a citizens' assembly, which is a collection of ordinary people across sections of society, ordinary people, to come together and make the decisions rather than these political parties that are failing us right now.
No, it's because you're scared of the ballot box. That's why, isn't it, Etienne? Let's be honest. Let's not beat around the bush here.
No, let me come to that. No, let me say, no, that's not true. Sir David King, who was the government's own chief scientific advisor, he's not that anymore. He said the decisions made in the next 2 to 3 years before the end of this parliamentary cycle will shape the future of humanity in the next decades and throughout the century. So we actually haven't got time whilst our government carries on with these policies, which, again, I stress, are against the advice of the United Nations and the International Energy Agency. We haven't got time for them to continue. There's not one person would vote for this. If they understood the implications of what our government is doing, they would say this is insane. And in fact, again, they called it madness. It is madness. We cannot burn our planet up. It does not make sense. And these companies that we're holding to account know what they're doing, and our government is letting them get away with it. It's just crazy.
They might well